Hey, Andrew Pierce here, CEO, therapist at Blueprint Therapy Solutions in Woodbury, Minnesota. This is my Driving Around with Your Therapist series. I wanted to touch base on an idea that's, I don't know if it's controversial, but I think it's accurate. I think that many therapists, not all, but many therapists tend to cater to certain I guess you could call them self-identified, marginalized groups of people. And I think there's a problem with that because when you're dealing with people who basically have this mentality that they're constantly victimized, systemically victimized, what that enables those patients to do is to not take any accountability for changing and having a positive impact on their lives. Maybe not any accountability, but some accountability. It's going to be a sliding scale depending on how effective the therapist is. But the point is, nothing is really going to get accomplished in terms of the internal thinking patterns of the patients unless they feel compelled to take accountability for it. Because if you can blame your parents for something, or society, or certain political mindsets to justify your behavior and your mindsets and your emotional state, basically, right? Then what's the point in seeing a therapist for it? Because it's the rest of the world that has to change, which is never going to happen. So, given those options, it maybe makes sense to take accountability for one's own state and being more resilient against the environmental factors, the nouns, right? Don't let the nouns get you down. People, places, circumstances, events, etc. This is a philosophy, basically, I think, that therapists can either adopt or not adopt. I happen to adopt that, and a lot of patients will come and see me for a week or two, like a session or two, right? And maybe I'm not their flavor of the day because I'm not reinforcing or perpetuating their victim mentality that basically enables them to, I suppose, see a therapist forever, right? Because a therapist that wants to churn those clients and keep them around for a few years instead of a few months, I guess that's a great branding idea, right? I want to perpetuate your victim stance as a marginalized individual in society. That doesn't seem very ethical to me, but I'd rather help patients and have them only see me for a short period of time than have a few patients that see me for 3 or 4 years having the same conversation week after week. So like I said, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but if you do want to make serious progress on whatever issues that you're having, addiction, depression, anxiety, it helps to go to somebody who's going to help you walk through the core aspects, the etiology, if you will, the nature, the source of the issues, so that you can put them in the rearview mirror and start being happy, which I guess is one of the goals in life, is to be happy, right? No, that's everything I know about that. If you have any questions or want to push back, feel free to do so in the comments. Our website is blueprinttherapysolutions.com. We're in Woodbury, Minnesota. And the phone number, for those who still use phones, is 651-424-1967. I look forward to your feedback.